Hello world, Shelly here, and today I would like to do a little side-by-side comparison. I have the Clarisonic Mia 1 cleansing brush, but before I had that, I had the Olay Pro-X spin brush. And I purchased the spin brush initially thinking that I wanted to see if I would commit to using some kind of brush to cleanse my face. Was my skin able to tolerate that kind of like physical exfoliation, etc.? And I found that I loved using a brush. And so the next time I came across a really good deal, I picked up the Clarisonic. But I've been curious. I feel like the Clarisonic does a better job, but I really have not put them to a side-by-side test. So today I would like to wash off this whole face of makeup that I've been wearing all day and do one half of my face with the Clarisonic, the other half with the Olay brush, and see if one of them does a better job. Now, let me just tell you guys a little bit about these two products. So the Clarisonic, I've got the Mia 1, which is the one-speed version of the brush, and it retails for $129. And on Ulta's website, it's got a rating of 4.6 stars out of 5, and that's based on a little over 1,000 reviews. The website describes it as being a sonic cleansing system, which is supposed to be great and dermatologist recommended for beautiful glowing skin. Let's see here. Goes beyond cleansing using sonic technology to gently yet deeply cleanse pores of environmental toxins, makeup, and bacteria without abrasion or harsh chemicals. Unlike superficial cleansing, Clarisonic removes greater than 6 times more makeup and actually increases product absorption, making skin more receptive to skincare ingredients used and recommended by dermatologists and cosmetic surgeons. So that is what Clarisonic has to say. Let me flip over to the Olay website. I'm actually on Ulta's website for the Olay Pro-X Advanced Cleaning System is what they call it. This retails for $34.99, so almost $100 cheaper than the Clarisonic. Big difference. It's got 677 reviews right now, and at this point it is a 4.3 out of 5-star rating. So people tend to like it as well. It is described as having superior cleansing on hard-to-remove makeup, Olay exfoliating renewal. They're really talking about the exfoliation here. Each rotation gently exfoliates and cleanses hard-to-remove makeup, leaving your face clean and primed for hydration. In fact, the Pro-X by Olay is designed to maximize immediate hydrating effectiveness with your anti-aging moisturizer. It's got 2 speeds. They're both water resistant. So it sounds like they both say they're going to clean your skin. Olay is talking about exfoliation, whereas the Mia is talking about deep cleansing environmental toxins with the sonic and less harsh abrasion. Now, I had a conversation with somebody that worked at an Ulta, a friend of mine that worked at an Ulta store and had gotten the official training from Clarisonic, which of course is going to be biased toward their product. But the one thing that she explained to me in recommending the Clarisonic over any of the spin type brushes is that the spin brushes tug on your skin more, and you're actually over the long term causing more damage to your skin in terms of losing elasticity, causing wrinkles, that kind of a thing, broken capillaries, than the sonic brush, which doesn't tug on the skin at all. It's more of a sonic vibration motion. And when she explained that to me, I was like, yeah, but the Olay is $100 cheaper. So I didn't think much of it. And I used my Olay brush for about 6 months, 6 to 8 months before I decided to purchase the Clarisonic. And in that 6 to 8 months, this might be coincidence because I'm getting older, I'm turning into a dinosaur, but is it a coincidence that in that 6 to 8 months, I had 3 broken capillaries pop up on my face that were not there before? I've got one right here, I've got one under my eyes, and I have one on this side of my face. And they weren't there before, and now they are. they don't go away. They're permanent. Those are going to be with me until my dying day. So, did the Olay brush give me those broken capillaries? I don't know, but every time I look at them and I struggle with my concealer and my foundation to cover them up, I hearken back to the conversation I had with that friend when she told me that that's exactly what would happen if I was using the Olay brush. So I have no proof that the Olay brush caused that, but I think of it all the time because that's exactly what she said was going to happen with long-term use, and that is what happened to me. So that's another reason why when it came time to pull the trigger on a more expensive brush, I felt justified in doing that. But I'm still curious, does one clean better than the other? Because if your skin is not at this age yet, you might be fine using an Olay brush if you don't have to worry about these things. So, and that's not to say, the Olay brush might not have had anything to do with this. So let's try this out. I'm going to go take my eye makeup off camera because I don't have a sink right here in front of me. And then on camera, we're going to test out these brushes. There you go, a little up close and personal for this adventure. See, here's one of my broken capillaries. This one is really freaking frustrating. Urgh. But anyway, so what I'm going to do is use the brushes, and then to see if one cleaned better than the other, I'm going to go in, this is how I typically do my evening routine, go in with some micellar water and see if there's anything left on my face to take off. Alrighty, let's do this. Now, I've got the Clarisonic Deep Pore Cleanser. Oh, my light is totally washing it out. I'm sorry about how bright my ring light is. I am working on getting a diffuser for it. It's not dimmable, and the company that makes it doesn't make a diffuser for it. And I've tried buying other brands' diffusers on eBay, and the thing is I have a 19-inch ring light, and all the other, the Diva light is 18 inches, and I can't find one that fits. And every DIY I've tried just seems like a fire hazard, and I don't like fire. So, not in my house anyway. So I'm working on it, working on it. But this is the Clarisonic Deep Pore Daily Cleanser. I will link it down below. I actually bought this when I bought my Olay brush because I figured they were similar brushes and the cleansers would be the same. And while that's not entirely true, it did work just fine. Now, the Olay brush recommends putting the cleanser directly on your face and then using the moistened brush, whereas the Clarisonic says to put the cleanser onto the brush and then onto your face. So I will follow the manufacturer's instructions. I have dampened my brushes. I'm going to quickly dampen my face. This is just a clean makeup cloth. And I'm not going to rub it. I'm just going to pat a little moisture onto my face. And that way, I've just got some moisture going on. So let me get some cleanser here. And put it on this half of my face. A little eyelash going on. So this will be the Olay side. And let's do it. So here's my Olay brush. It is battery powered. It is a spin brush, so you can probably see it. Whoa! Spinning around. Holy cow. That wasn't the best, brightest move there. But it is a spin brush. And let's clean, shall we? Now, this brush does not have any kind of timer, whereas the Mia does, so I'm kind of just counting in my head. Spin brushes do tend to get your hair sucked into them. Alright, that's about as long as the Clarisonic runs. And on the other side, we're going to do the Clarisonic. And again, this is the Mia 1. And I'm going to put about the same amount of cleanser on the brush directly. I'm not going to turn the brush on and show you how it moves because that will be a disastrous mess. And here we go on this side. There we go. I'm going to go splash rinse my face, no rubbing, and I'll be right back. Whew. Okay, I splash rinsed, pressed the towel onto my face evenly on both sides, and now let's see if there is any leftover makeup on either side using some micellar water. Love this stuff, blue cap only. Shake it up. This is the Garnier Skin Active Micellar Cleansing Water, cotton round. If you are curious on how micellar water works, I did a whole nerdy video about it. I will link it down below. And let's try the Olay side first. And this is usually what I do as my first pass and my second pass. I like double cleansing, just to make sure it's all gone before I do my skincare. Now my eyes are going to have mascara, so I'm going to try to avoid my eyes. Usually I would get it all off now, but I don't want to taint the cotton pad with black. I'm also not going to go back by my ears because I didn't cleanse very well back there, and I'm pretty sure I left some residue back here from my foundation, so I'm not going to go there. All right, you ready? Here is what's left. There is some foundation on there. Let's do the same thing on the other side. Micellar water. Cats are fighting. A little bit of foundation. Not nearly as much. So this is the Olay side. This is the Clarisonic side. It's a noticeable difference. There's a lot more makeup left on my face on this side. Now, in terms of texture and feeling, both sides are really smooth. I mean, these brushes really do a good job of exfoliating the skin. Now, some people's skin doesn't take very well to physical exfoliation. Mine seems to be fine with it. I don't really have trouble. My skin isn't bothered by it. But I will say I'm kind of concerned that these broken capillaries have popped up in the time that I was using the Olay brush. Again, I can't say that that's for sure what caused them, but it's troubling. I have to get this eye makeup off. Oh my god. How is it that no matter how many times you cleanse your face, you can never, ever, ever get all of your mascara off? It just doesn't matter how many times or what you do or what you use. I've always got more mascara under my eyes. So there you go, the comparison of the Clarisonic to the Olay. I think the Clarisonic definitely wins. Now, in terms of cleansing, while the Clarisonic did a better job, did it do $100 worth of a better job? Maybe not. I guess it depends how much cash flow you've got to spend on these things. But if you are concerned about the additional tugging on your skin that a spin brush makes versus a sonic brush, that could be a huge consideration. And to me, yeah, that's worth $100 because I do in my heart of hearts feel like it probably was the use of that Olay brush that started to bring about these changes, these capillaries, and it's a bummer, but it is what it is, and I've switched brushes now, and everything will be fine. I'm not going to say the Olay brush is a bad product at its price point. If that's all you can afford, I think it is far better than not using a brush. If your skin can tolerate physical exfoliation like that, I think it is absolutely going to do a better job at removing makeup and clearing the way for your skincare to do its job. So yeah, if that's all you can afford, I would absolutely recommend it. Like I said, I was very happy with the Olay brush. I just knew I eventually wanted to get the Clarisonic, and I did. Now, keep your eyes out, because the Clarisonic does often have different deals that you can get. I've seen 20% off sales directly on the Clarisonic website. The Ulta coupons that come out, often you can use the 20% coupon and other coupons that they have on the Clarisonic. The Clarisonic is also sold on QVC, and they very regularly run deals where it is at a decent discount. So keep your eyes open. You can get it for cheaper. You can get discounts on it. I do recommend looking around and keeping your eyes peeled. And if you do get a Clarisonic, keep in mind that the foundation brush is out there, and the foundation brush is pretty cool. I'm a big fan of it. I'll link my review to that down below as well. So it can be a multi-purpose tool in terms of what you can do with the Clarisonic, which you can't do with the Olay brush. So I don't want to be plugging the Clarisonic, but I do love it. I'm a big fan of the Clarisonic Mia brush. I'm very happy with my purchase. I'm very glad I spent the money on it. I think it does a great job, and I also love the foundation brush. So there you have it. Now, I do have a coupon code below pushing the Clarisonic brush, but I like it. The coupon code below will get you a discount off of your first Clarisonic purchase if you want to go that route. I'm still recommending it either way, regardless of whether you use my link or not. It is one of my favorite purchases. Polly is right off camera trying to knock over my gray card. You can't do that, Polly. There you have it. If you would like to see more of these product comparison type videos, give me a thumbs up down below. Please subscribe if you haven't already, and if you have any suggestions for things you would like to see on the channel, please leave me a comment, and I'll do what I can to make it happen. Thanks a lot for taking some time out of your day to geek out over makeup and beauty and skincare and all that good stuff with me. I appreciate your time, and I hope you guys have an awesome day or night wherever you are in the world. Take care of each other. Bye-bye.